Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. In today's video, we're gonna go over day 6 and day 7. All right, so let's get ready to go. Hope you guys are doing good. And again, thank you guys for coming back out. Guys, thank you. First off, you're almost there, making it through a full week of your challenge. Again, this is a 30-day challenge. If you haven't started, make sure you go back to day 1 and start there, get those test out numbers, and then start moving through and watch a lot of the tutorial videos so you get caught up with how we're doing here, what we're doing here. All right, first off, guys, amazing. Like the feedback I'm getting, the messages, it's good to see and hear that you guys are taking this opportunity to be better. You know, and there's no other time now to start working out. You know, I believe health is the biggest thing and the biggest medicine that we have, you know, and it's free and it's there. All we have to do is have that willingness to do it, and you guys are doing that, so good for you. All right, so get into that basic warm-up. If you haven't yet, press pause, make sure you get into that warm-up, hit that mobility. I gave you 2 types already. And just make sure that you feel good, because we're gonna go back to a workout that we did last time. I think it was our day 3 workout, but we're gonna add something a little bit different. But for the most part, a lot of the things for the next couple of days is going to be the same. All right, why? Because I want you to focus on form. I want you to get repetitive. Before we start progressing things and making them harder, I'll show you how to, but make sure that you could move, make sure you can master the movements first. Let's get to it, hit that warm up, and then we'll go right back. All right, guys, get ready for our workout. So we're gonna start off with those push-ups. Again, you wanna find that range that feels good. I'm gonna do a couple here on the bench. Now this could be your couch or whatever. Remember, just pretend that whatever level you are, the higher, the easier it's going to be for you. The lower, the harder it's going to be, all right? So a couple things as setup. When I do a push-up, I just don't fall into my push-up and then I go down, right? I really meticulously, is that a word, meticulously? I'm gonna put my hands down, place them down, make sure they're grounded. So first thing, I want to make sure my wrists are nice and strong. After that, I want to make sure my elbows are nice and locked out. From here, now I'll add the weight that I need to, or they say the load. All right, so the wrists are going to be bent in this one, but my wrists are also still locked in. Like I don't want these to be I don't want any flimsy wrists. At the same time, it all happens with the elbow. So make sure the elbow stays locked out. Now from here, I want you to control. Right, so when I'm coming down, I just don't want to drop and then get into it. But notice how my butt sticks up when I don't think about it. I want you guys to squeeze your glutes. Rib cage down, elbows turned, slow, push away. So we're going to add a little tempo to this push-up. Notice how I'm controlling on the way down. Control, push. Control, push. I'm locking them, elbows out. I'm going to unlock a little bit, control my body, push straight away. Step, step. Stand up nice and tall. Okay, the main thing here is not letting these abs collapse. Don't let this rib cage collapse. Here, I want to stay nice and tight and get that hollow position. I don't want my butt to come up, all right? I don't want this pelvis to tilt that way. Now my lower back has a lot of problems, right? It might even get compressed. I don't want to be in that position. I want this tailbone down. I want these ribs nice and tight. I want good control inside your push-ups. We're going to go into 4 total sets of a sub-max. That means keep a couple in the tank. If your max number is like 8, then let's see. Can you get to 6 and maybe get tired? Maybe you can get to 8. You know, your numbers may change day to day, week to week, depending on how you feel, how you ate. Are you sick? Did you sleep well? Are you getting stronger? So sub-max means you should get a couple left in the tank and not be super tired after doing it. Once you're done, take a nice little break. If you would like to, I would add some mobility, which means I'm just going to go into some W's. Me, I don't like to just stand there sometimes. Maybe I like to be a little active, and doing a little bit of recovery or activation work or even mobility is something that you can do. Okay, so I'm just going to go into some Y's. It's not super stressful, right? But at the same time, it's going to work on my posture. So if you want to add that to your rest time, you can add that to your rest time and then go right back into that push-up. A little bit of progression, but nothing super crazy, just kind of to fill the time. But if you do need a super big break because your push-ups are your primary strength movement, then take that break. All right, 4 sets of sub-max, and I'll see you guys in the next part. All right, guys, we're gonna go into that hip hinge again. All right, so we could use this bench as a good anchor for the hip hinge. Don't forget, it's gonna be hip width position. I'm gonna push my butt back, but I'm still trying to keep contact with the bench or whatever it is. So I want my calves to touch this, because if I go back, right, I push my butt back, but my knees bend forward, now my legs are going away from the bench. Okay, so that means I'm gonna use more quad. I wanna make sure that I get a lot of hip, a lot of hamstring, a lot of glute. So from here, I'm gonna push the hip back. My calves are now hitting the back of the bench, and now I'm gonna ride my hands down, stand back up. Ride my hands down, stand back up. Again, heel is flat, big toe pushing into the ground, trying to get all four corners, right, of the foot activated, and then stand up. Now, if you want to add a little bit of load to it, maybe you feel a little good, you grab your kettlebell, dumbbell, sandbag, I don't know, whatever you have, a pocketbook full of stones. I will hold it here, down below, and now I'm just going to push my butt back, and it stays right underneath me, okay? I don't want it out here. Right? I don't want anything to lean me forward. I want to keep it underneath my center of gravity, which is right above the chest, or right below my chest. So I'm here, push my butt back, stand up, squeeze my glutes, stand up tall, squeeze your butt. Butt back, stand up tall, squeeze your butt. People forget that. People sometimes go here and then they stand. And they didn't lock the hip out. There's no extension here. I want stand as tall as you can, squeeze your butt. All right, make sure each rep you squeeze your butt. So the second part of the second series is gonna be the arm row. So we're gonna superset these, okay? Hip hinges first, 15 reps. After that, back to that bent over arm row. We're gonna hold hip hinge position, arms to the side, and pull and squeeze. I'm gonna pinch that upper back, making sure it's firing up. Now, again, if you feel good and maybe you're a little more progressed than the next, grab 2 dumbbells, right? If you have them, grab a bag, hold it in the middle, and pull it up towards your chest. Again, nothing that's going to distract you from your form. If it's light enough, just make sure you can feel back here, right? These lats turning on, that mid back, I can't reach it, that mid back up here, really pinching and pretending like someone's finger's been in your back, like right around here, and you're squeezing and trying to grab their finger with your back, all right? So when you're doing that, 20 total reps. So again, we're gonna go hip hinges 15, arm rows, 20 reps. We're gonna go into 3 total sets. And finally, for your last part, guys, take a nice break and we're gonna go into that ab work. We're gonna do some basic crunches. I'm gonna show you a clip of the past video that we did, okay? So you're gonna be down on the ground, hit some crunches for 20 reps. After that, you're gonna bring your feet in on your back and you're gonna go into glute bridges for 20 reps. Couldn't even say that, 20 reps. We're gonna go into 3 total sets. Then once you're done, if you would like to keep continuing, then go outside for a walk, do some light cardio, maybe jump on your elliptical or treadmill, maybe walk up and down the stairs. But if you feel like that was good enough for you, then you did it. All right, guys, so at the end of those ab movements, you're done. Take your time, stretch out. If you feel like it jump started you, then maybe do some extra cardio, go outside, enjoy some sun if it's sunny where you are. And then we're gonna go into day 7 mixed preview. So day 7 is a stretch sequence. I don't wanna waste the whole video on day 7 because it's literally going back to that yoga video that I sent out, or maybe going outside and doing some walking, or maybe just doing a light warm up. Do me a favor, don't go into a workout today. Give your body that time to recover, let it decompress, maybe do some meditation, anything that makes you kind of feel good. You know, I do a lot of things for recovery. I stretch, I do yoga, and sometimes yoga doesn't count as a recovery because yoga is tough depending. So I like to do gentle yoga, right? Something that's a little more gentle, something that holds long stretches for about 2 minutes. So they help a lot, but even just going for a nice light walk really helps a lot too. That mental recovery, getting out, putting your phone away, right? And just going for that walk, unless you're using it for tunes, right? But if not, you're checking your phone the entire time, you're not really decompressing. So take today or day 7 to recover. Right? I don't want to waste a whole video on day 7 because this is all I'm going to say anyway. So hopefully you guys are feeling good. We're going to get back into it for day 8. I'm really excited for it because I checked it out and I saw the progressions that are coming. I'm really excited for you guys to become better. All right, I'll see you guys later. It's Pete from beginnerhomeworkouts.com.